Viewers, and welcome to this episode of Property Coffee Dates with Nailah. Today in studio, we are here with Marianne.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Marianne Tuck. I am the head of legal at Citra.
This episode, we will be focusing on CentralBlue's MOI. So let's start at the basics. Marianne, why is it important for CentralBlue's homeowners, and what exactly is a MOI?
Nailah, MOI is the Memorandum of Incorporation. It is the legal founding document of the CentralBlue community. It sets out the main purpose of the HOA, which is to manage the common property, to maintain the high standards of the estate, and to protect the collective interest of the owners. Every owner then knows what his or her rights and obligations are and the rules that needs to be obliged by.
Own a property in CentralBlue. Does the MOI still have authority over me?
Absolutely. When you buy a property and you take transfer, that's when it's registered in your name in the deeds office. You automatically become a member of the Homeowners Association. It's not a social club. You cannot decide to resign whilst you're still owner of. When you take transfer of your property, that's when it's registered in the deeds office in your name. You automatically become a member of the HOA. It's not a club that you have the option to belong to or not. You cannot resign from it whilst you own a property. It's written in your title deed that you agree to be bound by the MOI and the rules. It's a key difference. The member is the legal owner of the property. In the case of a sectional title scheme, the body corporate, whilst a resident is someone who lawfully resides on the property. It's the owner, can be a tenant or an employee. What is very important is that both of them are required to comply with the MOI and the conduct rules. However, the owner is ultimately responsible for the actions, legally and financially, of a resident.
Can I sell my property without the HOA's permission?
No, you do require the HOA's prior written approval, and it isn't to approve your buyer. It's an administrative process to issue a levy clearance certificate. The MOI is very clear that there are certain circumstances under which the HOA can refuse to issue the levy clearance certificate. It is if you are in debt to the HOA or your body corporate, if you have breached the MOI or the conduct rules, or if the new buyer didn't agree to abide by the MOI.
What are the conduct rules and how does it relate to the MOI?
The conduct rules is a legal extension of the MOI, but it covers practical matters like parking and noise and refuse removal. It is, if you think about it, the MOI is the constitution that empowers the directors to issue rules, and then the conduct rules is the implementation of that power. However, if there's ever a conflict between the two, the MOI would prevail.
Thank you for the informative session, Marianne. To all CentralBlue owners, you have access to your MOI.